All right, welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming here. Last match of a long day here at the Club Tournament of Champions. This is the bronze medal match, so it will be 2 out of 3 to 11. Parento and Jansen have to quickly wipe away that match with the Waters. Got a chance to get a medal. They will face Vivian, David, set to return, and Susannah Barr. Let's play pickleball. Beautiful ball down at the feet from Barr there. Again, as we saw earlier, this is going to be a match of styles. Parento and Jansen are going to want to bring the pace. David and Barr are going to want to bring beautiful thirds like that one, and then counter punch and find things that they can do uniquely. And Barr takes that ball and she starts it. David finishes one of the most sweet, compact two-handed backhands you'll see in pro pickleball. Barr just pushes that forward, catches Parento not set and steady.
2-0-2.
And that is bad luck because that third was vicious from Barr. Barr, when she is on, can just thread the needle on thirds, drop them right at your feet. That return is right on the line. And Jansen and Parento have seen enough of Jansen on the left, so they switch it up quickly. Oh my. Big chance for Barr there. Just wants to go down, went through it instead of down. She's got the new Selkirk Lab 003 paddle. Samche Moy, our second referee, saw that ball clearly in, and that is turned over, so they do get a point, and then the missed serve. So Leslie Frank will call us back in here. And again, if you leave that dink up, Barr will come with it with topspin down at your feet.
3-2-1.
And a quick 3-2 lead here for David and Barr. And unwinding the stack creates a problem there for Jansen, so she'll likely fake and not move here. We'll see. Not even much of a fake, but can't make that volley, and a quick timeout from Jansen and Parento. So Barr and David off to a solid start here in the bronze medal match. Will they keep it going? We'll see right after this. Back it is Parento and Jansen calling a quick timeout there as David and Barr have jumped out. Barr going with that same ball, trying to get it down the line to Parento, just a little wide on that one. Good job by David of digging out the first two, but not the third one. So timeout. Gets the ball back without additional harm. And Barr seemed to be in between whether she should clobber it or go for an angle, and indecision often leads to a ball in the net. Much better. Goes right at it, goes down. Perfect pace, well done by Susannah Barr. was David that started the fight, and that is something that they would love for her to do.
Yes. 4-5-2.
Beautiful counter there for Parento and Jansen. Paddle clanks on both sides. Who's going to recover? Nice lob overhead combo by Barr, who definitely has her faithful here cheering for her at Brigham City. Okay, the Barr third comes up just short, and now I look up at the flag and there is almost no wind. Just a crazy night here. That return just deep.
5-5-1.
And we are tied at 5. Attack from Barr is probably going out because she didn't get on top of that one either, but
5-5-2.
catches Parento in a weird spot. So 5-5-2. That one they are able to get out of the way of, as the location of the club logo on the Tournament of Champions banner was pegged with that ball. Great hands by David there. My goodness, that ball was going to be at her waist, ends up at her shoulders. She gets the paddle there. That's impressive.
5-6-1.
So Parento returns the favor and goes down the line with a dink that ties up Susannah Barr. Those are those penetrating topspin dinks that Barr is so known for. If Jansen can take that out of the air, instead of letting it bounce around the kitchen line, she will be much better served. That serve from David goes deep again. Wind, much less of a factor here in this match. But trusting your swing when you've been playing into the wind on this side is difficult. So it is the mental battle that you have to have with yourself to trust all of the work you've done off the court to go, okay, I know where to hit this ball in this condition. Missed opportunity for Jansen there. That was definitely attackable. And two paddles in the middle push that one deep. So a couple opportunities within that point lost.
6-6-1.
That is a great job by Jansen of being pushed wide by Barr and then rallying to the center. A lot of people when they're pushed wide just don't have the active feet to get back to the middle. Barr went to that opening and it was closed by Jansen. Oh, and that little flick by David. Very close to the baseline. My angle is slightly blocked, so I didn't see it perfectly. Rolls the ball down at Jansen's feet.
6-6-2.
Beautiful job by Parento there, getting low. But it is Barr that finishes after a nice setup by Vivian David. So we maintain the sixes.
6-6-1.
And that is a nice point by David and Barr right there. Patiently waiting for their opportunity.
7-6-1.
And then Barr's able to finish. So 7-6. Again, this is the bronze medal match in our last match of the day. And that is hit deep. And Jansen, some people drop their paddle. Some people make a march as if there are a magnet is pulling them to a certain place. And it is Jansen that is pulled to her seat. So they call timeout. So while they catch a breath, let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, we start at 10 o'clock with the men's singles final. That'll be Ben Johns, Dylan Frazier. That will be on YouTube. That'll be followed by the women's singles, also on YouTube. Anna Lee Waters against Leah Jansen, who you're watching here in the bronze medal match. These are best 3 out of 5 all day long. We're going to take a break, and then these times are all mountain time here, folks. 4 o'clock mountain, Fox Sports 1, another national broadcast of pickleball, will be the mixed doubles match. And then following that at 6 p.m. we'll switch over to Tennis Channel. We will have the women's doubles and then the men's doubles. So what a day of pickleball we have in store for you tomorrow, and let's have a big, great finish to this one. And Jansen does not get the paddle on top of that overhead. That sails deep.
9-6-1.
Great move by Vivian David to start a helter-skelter point there. Craziness everywhere, but they're able to fill it, and they are staring at an opportunity right here. Look at that third, just wide. Barr went for almost a clean winner off that. That was so dipping and diving. And you hear the great communication of Susannah Barr. And that just goes wide off the tape. So they cannot finish.
6-10-1.
So down 4, but 2 game points saved. Opportunity there. And David started it and then dug herself out because it was a little bit high, but she was ready for the counter of the counter. And Barr gets caught with a short return and a nice drive there.
7-10-2.
It's a great strategy. If they hit a ball with some pace that's short, they are in a hurry to get to the kitchen line. Give them the ball. That's a nice pedicure, Susannah Barr. Her fans are loving that. So third try game point here for
10-7-1.
David and Barr.
Foot fault, right foot.
And a foot fault called by Leslie Frank and an anticlimactic ending, but Barr and David were smiling. This match started and they continue to smile. So it is Barr and David who take game 1 of the bronze medal match. We'll be back with game number 2 from the club Tournament of Champions right after this.
You're serving.
All right, welcome back.
Game number 2.
Congrats to the Hall of Fame inductees. You'll see that happen in November, and we're back to pickleball. It is Barr, the local favorite, and David, who took game 1. Can they keep that going? And they absolutely can to get started, and 2 paddles are better than 1 in the middle, and that worked out. They even had a ball go off the tape. So after that delay for the announcement. They come out and are right back where they were before, and there's another one of those beautiful thirds from Barr, and she's still scrapping her way back in. And Jansen was there, but pulled it deep, and David and Barr looking great here to start game number 2.
Got it. Go, go, go. Yours. Mine.
Great scrap by Jansen there. And again, relentless pressure. You saw the lob earlier in the point from Barr that was not that high, but it's the element of surprise. Takes it out of the air, flicks it up and over Jansen's shoulder. As long as you find the spot, that can work just by itself, and it certainly did there. And Barr follows up a delicious drop, and that same magnet that pulls Leah Jansen to her chair when it's time for a timeout is pulling right now. So Barr and David picking up where they left off, and they look great here after the Hall of Fame announcement. They are rolling. Again, the conditions are maybe the best they've been all day right now. The breeze is very slight. Obviously, we're under the lights, so you have to correct for that. A little, I don't want to say cold. It's not cold. Just a little chillier than it was earlier, but these are conditions you would want to play in. And Barr's got her contingent here. They are loving what she's putting out here. David and Barr playing beautiful complementary pickleball. So timeout gets the ball back without additional damage. Here comes Parento. And the net is just not being friendly to Jansen and Parento at all.
Zero, 4, 2.
And just as I say that, the net has said, I heard you, Dave. We got some even Steven here. So that one kisses the tape and gets them on the board. Will this continue? Not with that third. So Barr and David, and just as I mentioned how lovely it is, the wind picks up significantly. It's actually at the back of Barr and David now, so that is the opposite of the way it was earlier. There's another ball where little indecision could cost them an opportunity to take this point. And beautiful setup and finish, and everything is going the way of Vivian, David, and Susannah Barr, except for that serve. It did crawl over, but in pickleball, if you're new to it, it can hit the net. It's just got to clear the kitchen, including the line. The line is part of the kitchen in that case, and then they missed the third. So gets a little crazy. Now the wind is at the back of Parento and Jansen. So I'm going to just tell you the wind's swirling, folks, and we're going to stop there.
1-5. Yes. 1-5-1.
Deep serve just catches the line. I think that was some crazy left-handed madness there from Barr, but it worked, unwinding the stack. Parento went for a bigger serve, but can't find the court.
5-1-1. Second serve.
And missed serves back to back. Guarantee you David puts this in. So, a little sloppy here for about 2 minutes of running time. Let's see if Jansen and Parento can make a dent in this lead. And a little too much angle on the two-hander there from Barr, so good defense again in pickleball. Just keep throwing it back there. Make them make more shots. Wow. Again, I think Barr was going to kill it and then decided to just lay it at the feet of Leia. That's a good place to lay it, but caught the net. And an error-free match so far has not been the case over the last few points. And here come Parento and Jansen. Beautiful finish, and I'm expecting a timeout here from David and Barr. So Barr will gently place her paddle up against the wall, and they will take a timeout. So Parento, Jansen have it tied up. We'll have the rest of game 2 after this. Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming here at the Club Tournament of Champions. We're in Brigham City, Utah. Friday Night Lights. Chance to play on championship Saturday was already determined earlier today. This is the bronze medal match. Just a lovely angle from Susannah Barr coming out of the timeout.
Yes. 5-5-2.
Again, Barr, so timeout. Gets the ball back, 5-5. Look at her run back to serve and high five. Pace is quick. It's a broadcaster's nightmare. Give us a second, take a stroll. It's okay. Look at the digs by Barr. Can't get the next one now. Good pressure from Jansen and Parento.
5-5-2.
That is a great read by David there on a gorgeous third by Susannah Barr. And we're having an Easter egg hunt here in the corner, but it is found.
Yes. 6-5-2.
Leslie Frank confirms that that ball did just sail a bit wide.
5-6-1.
5-6-1, game 2. Leia Jansen to serve. And look at how quickly Barr and David are able to turn defense into offense. Vivian David having an Easter egg hunt, only the Easter egg was behind her there. So a lot of chicanery here on the court here with where the heck the ball is. Parento. Beautiful defense at the baseline, and nice job by Leia Jansen and not sticking her paddle in there. They did clank in the middle, but then Parento took over at the kitchen line. That is a beautiful point. It shows her completely rounded game. And can she press her pace into this before it's too late. Nice dipping third.
Yes.
Everybody's checking in with Leslie Frank. Was that out? Yes.
6-6-1.
Sixes here in game 2.
Second serve.
So again, earlier today, that would have been into the wind, but that was with the wind at her back, and that sailed well deep off the paddle of Susannah Barr, as does that one. So some missed returns on both sides here in game 2, as everybody's adjusting.
Second serve. 6-6-2.
Beautiful job by Barr. Hitting down, causing trouble.
6-6-1.
And Barr gets a little help from the net, but that cross-court penetrating rolling dink causing trouble. And there's that ball that beat Parento a few times in game number 1, as Susannah Barr is pushing that backhand volley down the line and just hoping to catch Parento, easing her way into the middle. She's done that a few times very effectively here. So it is David and Barr that have gotten back to the lead. And let me take a second to thank all the referees and the volunteers who have been here all day long. Court drying was required as we had a thunderstorm roll through here, and it is beautiful. Got to thank the fans here who came back to watch this great action. Thank you for watching all day long. We're into hour number 12 or more here of coverage here, and we will have some fantastic matches tomorrow on Championship Saturday. And there's Vivian David. When you know your partner's thirds are going to be so pure and clean, David comes flying over with that two-handed backhand and finishes because that ball is down at people's feet and they're going to pop it up. And Leah Jansen caught shuffling her feet again. And this is match point and bronze medal point. They get one stop.
10-6-2.
Got it.
And that'll do it. And your bronze medalists are Susannah Barr and Vivian David, just playing beautiful pickleball. I know this means a lot to Susannah Barr. I will talk to the bronze medalists right after this. All right, Dave Fleming back here on center court one final time. So Susannah Barr, Vivian David, tremendous play to take the bronze medal. Give it up for these ladies, everybody. Susannah, I know this one means a lot to you. You have a lot of support over here. You played fantastic. What was the difference in this match?
I mean, like you said, we had a lot of people here from Idaho, so that was great. Selkirk's in the house as well. And so, you know, we just wanted to come out and do our best. Yeah.
And your best was very good. Viv, I was talking about it on the broadcast, and I looked at the flag, and it went 3 different directions within literally 10 seconds. I said, I'm going to talking about the wind because it's everywhere. But as a player, you've got to deal with that. How are you able to find your game within a swirling nighttime condition here?
I mean, ultimately, we're all in the same conditions, so we just have to play higher percentage shots. And I was telling Susannah just basically keep being aggressive because you don't want to go down being passive. If so, we go down going swinging. We're swinging. So, I mean, kudos to her. She played on point today all day. So, awesome job. I had the honors of playing with her in the wind. Yeah, the wind was difficult, but we were all in it. So there's no excuses for anyone.
Susannah, I love to talk about your third shot drops because the word drop is what that thing does. Do you hit 7 million of those in practice? Because when it is on point, you get Viv flying over there with the two-handed backhand, and it's the shake off the bounce. Tell everybody about how great that is to be a part of your game.
Well, I mean, the best thing was Viv getting up there and reading it so well and putting it away. So, like, I love hitting a drop, and I do drill it a lot, but I love it even better when I have a partner that's up there to finish it.
So, Vivian, David, Susannah, Barr playing brilliantly here. It's Friday Night Lights, and these ladies are your bronze medalists. So, congratulations to these two. Folks, that concludes Friday. Tomorrow is Championship Saturday. We'll be back here 10 a.m. We'll have the men's singles final. Ben Johns, Dylan Frazier, followed by the women's singles final. That's going to be Anna Lee Waters going up against Leah Jansen, who we just saw. Then we're going to take a break. We'll be back at 4 o'clock Mountain, and we will have the mixed doubles final and then 2 matches on Tennis Channel to conclude the day, the women's doubles and the men's doubles. Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns going for Triple Crowns. But great play tonight from these two ladies. Thanks so much for everyone here and the fans at home for watching pickleball all day long. We'll see you in the morning. Peace.